Hi, welcome to this video. Over the past 1 year, I've received countless requests from students to help review their statement of purpose. One particular trend I noticed among some students is the use of generative AI tools such as ChatGPT in crafting their SOPs. Let me make it clear from the very beginning that I'm not against the use of generative AI tools. In fact, I do encourage students to make use of such tools in crafting their SOPs. However, this must be done with greater caution. And in this video, I will guide you through all the necessary steps that you need to take in order to make the best out of those tools without compromising your chances. Before we start, it is important to brief those of you who may not be familiar with how generative AI models work. Generative AI models such as ChatGPT are autoregressive models, meaning they predict and generate text based on a set of input text in the form of a prompt, which could be an instruction, a description, or a question. And they do this probabilistically, implying that the output they produce could be identical or different for the same piece of prompt. It is important to point out that although the individual words generated could vary from one output to another, the context of the output usually is the same for the same piece of prompt. By the way, this is not an introduction to how generative AI models work, but I'm just trying to help you build an intuition towards why one thing is preferred to another when prompting AI models for an output. With that said, let's dive into the steps you need to take in order to generate a competitive and compelling statement of purpose. The first step in crafting a competitive statement of purpose using generative AI is to read in depth the overview, aims, and objectives of the program you are interested in applying to. The importance of this step is to help you understand what the exact aim of the program is and the kind of students they are interested in recruiting. Hence, helping you adjust your profile, in this case your statement of purpose, to reflect the program's aims and objectives accordingly. The next step is to make an initial draft of your SOP, keeping in mind the objectives of the program and why you are a good fit for the program. Now, this is important. Some people suggest using generative AI in this step to help brainstorm. While I'm not against the use of generative AI in this step, I believe that doing so could lead to loss of originality. Think of this. If all students applying to the same program were to use said generative tools to make an initial draft, then you could end up with very similar content in terms of context, which is something you don't want to do. You want to be distinct in order to increase your chances of being selected. So my suggestion is to avoid the use of such tools at this step if you can, and solely focus on relating your academic background and experiences to the aims and objectives of the program. And by the way, you do not have to aim for perfection at this step. The next step is to provide the content of the initial draft of your SOP alongside your academic CV with information on your academic background and experiences to the AI tool. Be sure to include a link to the program's aims and objectives, and if this feature isn't supported, then you can copy and paste this content. With all this in place, the next step is to prepare and provide a prompt to the AI tool with detailed instructions on what to do exactly. Be mindful that the way you design and prepare your prompt is very crucial, and I will show you an example prompt to get you covered. Let's see that next. Let's say you have attached your resume and an initial SOP draft. Next, you can prompt the AI tool like this. Role: you are an expert in writing compelling statement of purpose for college applications. Task: rewrite the applicant's SOP by reviewing the attached resume and using the initial SOP draft as a template while ensuring 1. Strong alignment with applicants' background, experiences, and achievements. 2. A clear and persuasive narrative that highlights their motivation, goals, and fit for the program. 3. Integration of the program's aims and objectives, demonstrating a strong connection between the applicant's aspirations and what the program offers. And then you provide the link to where I've indicated. Instructions: analyze the program's aims and objectives. and strategically incorporate relevant elements into the SOP, such as coursework, research opportunities, faculty, or career pathways. Enhance clarity, coherence, and impact while maintaining a professional and authentic tone. Ensure that the final SOP is well structured, concise, and within the expected word limit for college applications, maximum 750 words. Deliverable: a polished and compelling statement of purpose that effectively presents the applicant's strengths, aspirations, and alignment with the target program. Try this and let me know the improvements you get in the comments. Also, it is important to mention that although this will mostly get the job done for you, I still encourage you to revise and ask your friends to help revise it. You could even reprompt the AI tool using the revised draft as a template. This process should be iterative until the desired SOP is achieved. Remember, every good thing comes at a price, and the price you pay is the patience, willingness, and the work that you put in crafting your statement of purpose. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you found this useful, be sure to like and share with your friends to help them benefit from this information. If this is your first time watching me, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next video.